Hi, I'm Eric, and I've got this special power where I can see the Metacritic scores of some games. Where I got this power? Well, it definitely was not a back alley in Detroit. Okay, maybe it was. A new game is just released, and I don't know, should I buy it? Should I watch videos on it? Should I bite the bullet and buy it and see it for myself? Oh, I know! I'll see what a video game critic has to say. Do you really? I'm the kind of person who would rather drop dead than trust a review coming from IGN. So my next choice critic would be Metacritic, as they are seen with a little bit more of a green light. A Metacritic, users and critics can create their own scores for their favorite games, then the website will take the average of those scores and display it in front and center. But what games are considered the best of all time? Well, it's a good thing because Metacritic also has that covered as well. So I say, let's look at the top 10 best games of all time, according to Metacritic. In number 10, we start off the slot strong with Grand Theft Auto 5, which some would consider the best GTA game of all time, but some would also heavily disagree and say you're a fucking dumbass. I love GTA 5. It's my favorite game to mess around when I'm bored. It has an amazing story with some pretty solid gameplay, and this game is so good, Rockstar keeps releasing the little sucker. But you can't blame them. If Bethesda can keep releasing Skyrim to keep the lights on, Rockstar can at least keep releasing GTA 5 until GTA 6 eventually comes out. What if GTA 6 comes out? Do you really think GTA 5 will just fade away finally? Or do you think Rockstar will just re-release it again as a remaster or a remake? Number 9 is Red Dead Redemption 2, and I kid you not, this will not be the last time you see Rockstar games in this list. Yeah, those dudes can make some pretty great games. Red Dead 2 is a phenomenal game, and with that first playthrough you go through, it is probably one of the greatest video game stories ever told, as everything just feels so amazing. And even if you're not doing the story in free roaming, there's plenty of side missions and goofy hijinks you can get yourself in. I've sunk plenty of hours into this game in a good late night game session when I couldn't decide to play Glover. So I wish this game was higher, but it's really good where it is. It just sucks that I didn't get the same amount of love that GTA 5 has gotten. Almost zero DLC content for only single player, and only mild new online content every now and then. I still don't get why Rockstar pumped the game from 2012 with a bunch of extra content and DLC for the online mode, while the game from 2016 that's a lot better got practically nothing but like maybe 2-cent beans. Number 8 is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, and this game just got announced for a remake, so it's probably pretty good. Probably. But the only game in this series I've actually even played is Pro Skater 2. The Tony Hawk Pro skating games are very good games, but when I want to play a skating game, I usually just boot up Skate 3 on the Xbox 360, as that game you can do a lot in compared to Tony Hawk's games. I'm not saying anything bad about Pro Skater 3, I've never played before, but Skate's just a little more fun to me. Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Skate. Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Skate. Number 7 is Perfect Dark, and this is basically Rare's second attempt at making GoldenEye in the 64 where they fixed any problems they had with the first one. It is considered one of the building blocks of the FPS game, obviously next to GoldenEye. Perfect Dark as a series has been dormant ever since the 360 era, but apparently it's coming back finally. But back to the game. Perfect Dark is also a game I've never played before. Yeah, it's usually my fourth pick of the game when I'm deciding between Glover and Red Dead 2. I know it's a great game though, and eventually I plan to get around to it, though I'm probably just going to play the 360 port or the Switch Online port. Perfect Dark is one of those games I feel like every gamer needs to play at least once in their life. That and then next to Glover. God, I love that little guy. Number 6 is Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild. Considered highly regarded as one of the best games of all time ever created. Which is a lie. It's one of the most rich Zelda experiences that changes the Zelda formula, giving us a huge Hyrule to explore with plenty of side content to keep us busy. Breath of the Wild is considered by many as the best Zelda game ever made, and to that I say, nah. I just think personally there's a couple games that are a little bit better than Breath of the Wild. But Breath of the Wild does have its place on this list as it's truly an amazing game with an amazing story. I mean, the game was so good, it got a direct sequel to it that's even better in my opinion than the first one. Still though, Breath of the Wild is straight up amazing for a launch title for the Switch. But my inner self would probably pick Mario Odyssey over Breath of the Wild for this list, but that's just straight bias for me. I just like Mario. Number 5 and 4 are Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Now, why am I putting these two together? Well, even though they are different games, they're still the same game. That doesn't mean they're bad, though. Mario Galaxy 1 is an amazing game, and 2 just built off all that amazingness very well. Galaxy 1 is one of those games I feel like everyone has to play in their life. It took 3D Mario onto an epic sense of scale. The soundtrack only elevated the gameplay, and the story, even though it's just like the same story of Peach being kidnapped and Mario has to go get her, it just feels so much more epic, with the world around you feeling so full. Galaxy 2 is also a good game. It just feels like not as good compared to Galaxy 1. Galaxy 2 is taking what was already done in Galaxy 1 and adding more to it, and Yoshi to it. I've never been Galaxy 2 before. Maybe I should change that sometime soon. It's a good game after Mario Galaxy 1, Mario Sunshine, Mario Odyssey, Mario 64. Number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 4, and see, I told you, Rockstar Games make some pretty damn good games. GTA 4 is a great game. Feels more gritty than GTA 5 and looks a lot better than GTA 3. Don't have a lot to say here, but the story is good. Really, a good one that can just suck you right into it. In the open world, you could just lose yourself in by messing around with all the glitches and anything you can do. It's a great overall game. I just prefer 5 over 4. But that's nothing bad at all. It's still a good game. When I look at myself and I go, am I going to play 4? I usually go over and play 5. Number 2 is Soul Calibur 1 for the Dreamcast. I've only ever played 6. 6 is a good game. I just don't think fighting games are amazingly great games. I mean, I enjoy fighting games. I just don't think they're the best games of all time. And finally, number 1 is Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Probably the greatest Zelda game ever made. With a story so memorable, it's amazing every second to gameplay that feels amazing on the N64. Ocarina of Time is just a plain out amazing game, being such a cornerstone of Nintendo's history that every single generation has had a chance to play it, with Nintendo constantly re-releasing it plenty of times. The world of Hyrule is one like no other in this game, as you can't help but smile the whole way through it. And that soundtrack, oh my goodness, that soundtrack. If you're ever feeling down, just pop the soundtrack for Ocarina of Time on, though it'll probably just make you feel even more down. This is a game deserving of this number 1 spot. And with this, I end the 10 best games according to Metacritic. At the end of the day, it's up to you. A critic can't tell you what games you can and cannot like. But if you like a game that's underneath the 58 on Metacritic,